Stan Gibilisco here, proprietor and operator of amateur radio station W1GV, Whiskey 1, Good Vibrations. Just a bit ago I made a video about the Viking Adventure transmitter, which was my first transmitter in 1966 as an amateur radio operator. But technically I had a transmitter before that. It was an old walkie-talkie. Remember those things? They called them a walkie-talkie. You had a range of about a mile. And there were two of them, and they transmitted on CB Channel 9 and also received on CB Channel 9. CB standing, of course, for Chaos Band. Well, back then, now this was even before 1966, I opened that those little radios up and switched the crystals inside them, thereby obtaining a transmission on around just below the Citizens Band. It was obviously an illegal transmission, but only 100 milliwatts. I mean, how much damage can you do? I connected my shortwave radio antenna to the antenna of that walkie-talkie, and with an old record player with 78 RPM records, created my own broadcast station of classical music, sending things like Tchaikovsky's Fifth Symphony, things like that, imagining that the whole world was going to hear me, when probably the only person who heard me was me. And maybe my dad, if he listened on the other walkie-talkie. But that was what I did back then. I guess the statute of limitations has run out, so I can't be thrown into prison for doing that. Maybe thrown into the loony bin. Well, that's where I belong anyway, obviously, right? Stan Gibilisco, W1GV, saying 73, which means ham radio, best regards, and so long, which means, of course, da-da-da-da-da-da.